a championship opportunity in the UFC strawweight division, you have really done something. Any of these women in the top 10 on any given Saturday night might be able to beat the champion. Her opportunity beckons here tonight.
Yeah, she's a great fighter, and she has prepared herself to go and become the champion. Easier said than done. We all know that. But when you talk to this woman, she believes it's only a matter of time before she has that belt back around her waist. But I don't know if she even understands how much life changes when that happens.
She did say to us in the fighter meeting, though, I'm not blind to the fact that if I don't win tonight, I may never get another crack at the strawweight title. Let's see if she can maximize the moment. Well, it is ubiquitously regarded as the deepest division in women's MMA. We're talking about strawweight, 115 pounds, and this is the incumbent, the woman who has reigned over this division for some time.
Everybody's chasing, but she wouldn't have it any other way. She wants to be the hunter, because in that is fear, and in that fear, it leads her to prepare better. It makes her get better every single day she steps into the training room. She told us, even though we were impressed in the last fight, it's going to be much better tonight as she holds on to her championship belt.
You're exactly right. She was a little bit critical of that last outing, despite the public's appreciation of it. She believes she can take her game to a next level here tonight and get a finish against the #1 contender. All right, ready to go from the house that MJ built here at United Center, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Both fighters now ready to engage. Let us see who emerges in this critical matchup. And now our tale of the tape for this strawweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mackenzie Dern. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Julian the Savage Robertson.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here is the bona fide strawweight contender, Mackenzie Dern, as we get this round underway. Comes in tonight on a winning streak as usual, and she has talked so much this week and in fight weeks past about this alignment with her new head coach, Jason Carrillo, and everything that he has meant, not just to her striking game, but to her mental MMA acumen as well. Certainly you know about her jiu-jitsu, that's her bread and butter. She's going to try to take this fight to the floor, but if it ends up being contested on the feet, she's not afraid, and Carrillo deserves a lot of credit for that reality.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
And these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight?
She misses with the left punch there. All right, early on in round 1, and she's able to get the clinch. Kind of felt like she might have to walk through fire a few times, but now she's in a position where she feels like she can take the fight.
It was a little easier than for attack. Yep.
Oh, she's got that poor left hand. It looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady with submission defense.
How good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Oh, nice kick to the body there.
Another body kick land. Body shot.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with. Nice defense.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Dern's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt. Oh, did she just do that? Beautiful counter as she gets side mount. And now she might be able to lock in on a Von Flue.
Oh, the kick landed. Nasty body kick upstairs.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots. Gotta be careful here.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there.
Oh, nice combination. Yeah. Big body kick.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. Oh, good series of punches by her there.
She's in her zone. She's flowing right now.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Beats a jab there. And now that jab starting to get established. There, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. She's advancing, but the fight's coming back in her direction. Who's going to get in here?
Great submission defense as she gets out.
Oh, look, she's got a dart. That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. All right, she's got her in the no self position now, DC. If you're the bottom fighter, nothing advantageous about it.
It's not a good position to be in when you're in the bottom position. You got to try to force some sort of improvement. You got to force some sort of action that will allow you to return to your feet. It's very tough. It's very difficult. But if you're patient, there will be an out presented to you at some point.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
She's controlling you on the ground. Don't let that happen. That looks good for the judges. Although it's boring, look for your reversals. You gotta scramble. You need to put.
All right, that right there is the final horn. So this one goes the distance tonight. She was pretty close on some submission attempts tonight, but you got to think, regardless, did enough to get the judges' number.
Well, I mean, as you look back on the fight, you see that she was offensive. Every time the mat hit the ground, she was the one attacking submissions. She wasn't trying to hold. She wasn't trying to stall time. She was offensive off of her back if she was ever on top. She was offensive. She should get the decision victory.
All right, next round is underway. In the previous round, it looked like maybe tap or snap, tap or nap, neither.
I mean, it's amazing that she was able to withstand that attempt. I thought it was over.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Double leg takedown landers. Durham's in half roll. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just...
Straight punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent maybe seeing stars in this.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
So she backs up here, and that's her opponent's stand up. Well, without much resistance, she continues to find a home for that jab, splits the guard perfectly, just like she did in the previous round. Single leg takedown is good. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there and you land something and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Lands a nice shot from the clinch here. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range.
Great timing on that double leg.
Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes, or this fight's going to end soon.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots.
Dern's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area.
Another takedown land.
Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. 1.5 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, so she landed the strike there. That's the good news. Bad news, though, it just didn't do much damage. Her cardio has really abandoned her at this stage of the fight. And there's that jab again. She continues to effectively use that weapon. If it's not the best jab in this division, it's certainly close.
I feel it's the best jab in the UFC, regardless of gender. She is unbelievable at finding the target, getting back to her ready stance, and then popping that jab again. Watch for the right hand to follow very, very soon.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern for both fighters recognizing, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
Well, you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking. And to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really picked it up. Let's see who decides sides, they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Everything working off of her jab. And there's the single.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Oh!
How about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
And now she has her back.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar. Big punches. Another big takedown. Big ground and pound.
Oh, good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively. Big inside kick.
And she caught the kick. That left punch pretty good tonight.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Dern's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, nice transition. Kimura right into the armbar. Here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Mackenzie Dern.
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC strawweight champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club, champ. You are now the UFC champion. Congratulations.
I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on this tree. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the shit, then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest Trizzy tracks and Weezy's. Andres and Jiggers. Wiggy and Nas. Face Mob. Easy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is none big.
right, so here's the otherworldly elite flyweight out of Guadalajara, Mexico, Alexa Grasso. And it's interesting to look back to early portions of her UFC career. After the Carla Esparza loss in 2019, she had lost 3 of 5, and nobody envisioned her as a future UFC champion, but she has stayed committed to the cause every step of the way. Her grappling improvement has been unbelievable. She's always been an outstanding boxer, but she has honed that, of course, under her uncle Francisco Grasso. This is one of the very best flyweights in the world. She is as committed to the cause as any man or woman in the world. I'm excited to see what she can do with this showcase here tonight. It is absolutely crazy to look at the top 10 in this UFC women's flyweight division right now. There is so much depth, so much talent, a wealth of #1 contender types, and yet this woman, this champion, has distanced herself from that pack.
This is one of those weight classes where stability has been the word. Because for a long time, Valentina Shevchenko reigned atop the division, and now she is doing the same thing. She is ruling this division with an iron fist. That is because she is one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. She can do it all, and she loves being called champion.
And in an era in which champions are calling out their challengers, she's not doing any of that. She says, I'll fight them all. Next in line, that's her right. Let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexa Grasso. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Macy the Future Barber!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, round 1 getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and grappling knowledge, and her uncle Francisco Grasso has helped put the entire package together. Diego Lopez deserves credit for her submission game. She believes she might find a sub here tonight. Man, these women not wasting any time, and both realizing a lot of success offensively early.
It's a great fight. It looks like it belongs in a video game. Big right hand. Beautiful kick.
Oh, her body kick is so good, right? Do you invest in cryptocurrency or do you invest in the body? She's going to the body early.
Oh, yeah, you invest in the body. I think the most classic case of this was when Valentina Shevchenko kept going to the body on Jessica Eye, and then she took it high. That's the investment that we speak of. Kick the body early, then take it up top. You got to continue if you are this young lady.
Oh, she's got a roundhouse kick in the arsenal, DC, and she put it to good use there.
I mean, landed that kick beautifully. The only reason she didn't spin all the way around is because her opponent's body stopped it because she landed with so much force.
So 1 minute into the fight, and look at these two warriors just going at it. She better be careful, though. You got to think gas tank might become an issue at some point.
The gas tank will become an issue if you fight so reckless. You cannot be this reckless in a fight inside the octagon.
Grasso's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Push kick there to the body. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, big right hand, yes. Just misses there with the left. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that. Punch over the top.
Back and forth we go. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Strong hook lands. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, she snaps off another stiff jab. Perfect employment of the jab here tonight. Oh, strong body kick by her there. Oh, again, make the bad woman stop. Working out the jab, it's good. Man, has she come out swinging tonight. Don't tell her about Muhammad Ali running miles backwards. She's moving forward.
She's going forward from the moment the official says to fight, and that is why we enjoy watching her fight so much.
Grasso's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, great block there. 1 minute. Well, no feeling out process for her here tonight. She has stayed technical, but really a more aggressive approach than we have seen from her in the past.
She's getting up, yep.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her.
Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. 15 seconds to go. Grasso's nose is absolutely magnified. She's wobbling out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more. It's going to end the night.
Entertaining scraps so far. Heading back to the corner now. Grasso's nose is thankful that's the end of the round. Got to be broken. A lot of blood coming out of that nose area. And we'll see if they indeed call on the ringside physician to take a closer look. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Grasso gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Big shot to the head.
Grasso's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter with a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Circling towards the left side now. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, nice strike there, and Yes, it appears as though she has cut her opponent wide open.
It looks like she cut her. Now, my question is, how does she address...
All right, referee's going to step in here, and you got to think they're going to call on the doctor to look at her nose that looks nothing like it did yesterday at the weigh.
Well, the problem is she's blowing through the nose.
Yeah.
Her mouth is wide open, so now it's starting to swell. She's really struggling.
Fans getting a little bit restless in fear that the fight is going to be stopped, but looks as though they're going to let it go.
Let's go.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so the referee is going to get the action back underway. She didn't even want the doctor to make his way into the octagon. He has since left, and she's happy to get a chance to fight on.
Right away, John. No, I want to fight. I'm happy she's getting that opportunity. Now, you got to take advantage of this chance. You got to take advantage of the chance to go out there and try to right what you think would be wrong if the fight got stopped.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly.
All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
You got to wave it off, right? Somebody's daughter out there. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll do it. TKO via doctor stoppage, and no real surprise here. I know she's disappointed, but when she looks in the mirror, perhaps she'll understand why.
Yeah, she will. She's going to understand. It's hard to be disappointed when you don't have the opportunity to look at yourself. Because every time you fight, everything hurts. She just doesn't understand the severity of the damage that she has taken to her nose.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Macy the Future Barber!
All right, so when it comes to the women, she's still the class of the 125-pounders. And, man, you know, I don't want to say that it's going to take a massive effort to dethrone her, but she seems to be the head of the class and by a pretty significant margin.
Yeah, she seems to be far ahead of the pack. And every time...
All right, so here's the all-time great, the UFC Hall of Famer, Ronda Rousey. Of course, she took part in the first women's fight in UFC history back at UFC 157. Went on to fame and fortune, her legacy as well established as anyone in the game.
I met Ronda Rousey back at the Olympics in 2008. As a young girl, became an Olympic bronze medalist. That was unheard of for someone to do that. And she took that star power and that ability to grapple and applied it right to a mixed martial arts career, where she not only captured the UFC title, but also defended it on a number of occasions with her patented armbar. Every time Ronda fought, people tuned in, they loved it, it was always exciting.
And some wondered if she would ever make this walk again. Well, here is Ronda Rousey back in this arena, and if her pre-fight talk is any indication, she's got a point to prove here tonight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the back.
Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, what else can you say about Ronda Rousey? Women are in the UFC largely because of this fighting pioneer. You know about her grappling, her submission game, but it's all set up by her takedowns. Olympic bronze medal in judo. The judo throws figure to become her opponent's way here tonight. Nice jab there by Shevchenko. Right early on here in round one, and a nice job by her to immediately get the clinch. Now we'll see if she can change levels and get this fight to the ground.
She knew where she needed to be, and she got there. This is the first aspect of the fight that she needed to win, and she has done exactly that.
Man, does she throw these hands seamlessly and easily, connects with another series of punches there.
She is one of the best boxers in the UFC, and this is the reason why we say it every time she fights.
Oh, nice kick. Well, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are trading strikes, and both are landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat action. We expected it to be good. These women are delivering.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Shevchenko's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Well, she has come out aggressively as usual, swinging early and often. I wonder if she can keep this up over the whole fight.
It's a crazy pace. If she is not taken down, for sure, she can fight at this pace. But the moment all the takedowns are added, she may find herself struggling. Maybe that's why she's fighting so aggressively to finish the fight before all the grappling exchanges start.
Well, Rousey's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, how good is she with her kicks as she goes to the inside of that leg there?
She's good at every single kicking technique, and this is just another one she's putting on display.
Well, man, as she come out aggressively here to start this fight, connecting on a lot of shots so far here in this first round. All offense, all the time. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now goes to the uppercut. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Shevchenko gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Straight right hand, but she misses. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, kick.
Wild swing there. Well, she's trying to find the range, but I don't know if it's a cardio issue or what, but she is just swinging it there.
I mean, she threw everything at her opponent early, and now she's paying for it. She did not conserve her energy, and now she's paying for all those big strikes. And to miss like that only makes it worse. Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. 30 seconds to go. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, Rousey's eye starting to swell now. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Jab is on point right now.
Final seconds of round one. Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar top. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Well, Rousey's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. All right, so that's the end of the round. It is not the end of the bleeding. You see the cut on her nose is only getting worse and might even be a broken nose at this point in time. So back to the stool she goes. We'll see what the message is from the corner, and we'll see if the cut man can help stop the bleeding. All right, back to the stool she goes. We'll see if they can close up that cut, and it's a pretty big one she's dealing with on her cheek.
It's a nasty cut on her cheek, but it's in a better spot. It's not blood leaking into her eye. It's more pain now, because every time she gets hit in it, it's going to hurt. She's got to be a little better on the defensive side of things.
Right on the button. Man, she is just... Ooh.
Great job breaking that clinch position.
Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly, but you got to think there's a little bit of disappointment that she wasn't able to get.
She should be disappointed that she didn't finish the fight. This one looked like it was over. If she gets this opportunity again, she needs to go all out to try to finish the fight.
Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp, because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
All right, well, the ref is going to step in here and call on the doctor. Her nose does not look like it did at the weigh-in yesterday. We'll see if the doctor stops the fight.
No, it didn't. She's been beat up a little bit. The blood is pouring down her face. But if you look at her spirit, It seems like she still wants to be here. She's not ready to throw in the towel yet.
Well, he hasn't waved it off yet. He corrals the referee. It looks as though it will continue, at least for now. The fans certainly like that. We'll see how long she can stay in this fight. All right, so coming into the fight, a lot of people talked about her toughness. She's going to have to lean on it here, despite the injury. The fight will go on.
Well, she always says she's one of the toughest fighters you'll ever meet. She's going to have an opportunity to prove that now, because this cut is bad. But she can fight through it. She's got to be protective of it. She cannot just go out there face first as she did before. She's got to be a little smarter in her approach.
Well, Rousey's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Got to think they're going to be busy in between rounds.
Oh, nice.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect, though. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
Well, Rousey's nose is cut. It is mangled. It probably will need to be reset next week. And you got to think the referee and the ringside physician have a close eye on things as her condition continues to deteriorate. Takedown defense. Well, why fix what broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Shevchenko's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Under 2 minutes now to go.
She got that single collar tie.
Rousey gets hit with a kick. There's the single leg. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oh, looks like a guillotine attempt here for her.
She's starting to advance. It's very deep now. She's got the guillotine choke here. She's got to secure her opponent. She cannot allow her to roll to her back and fight her hands.
Oh, she gets out.
She did a very good job of staying all in a very tight guillotine attempt. What a beautiful job by the young lady.
Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. Ooh, she's got that in tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Can't get a good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, she's got the full mount.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing. She's about to finish. Oh, man, that was slick.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Trying to establish that jab once again. Seconds winding down in round two. Looked like she landed a punch to the head there in the clinch.
That'll do it! Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here once more, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
All right, so another seminal moment in a career chock full of them for Rowdy Ronda Rousey as she continues to celebrate there with her corner. She was at her dominant best yet again here tonight, and seemingly is only getting better now at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition.
Chilling with my shark. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run and ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then it shanked that pair of shirt. 2016 was dirty squad. I've done it when YT and TV, the same for radio or the TV. You ain't gonna work.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes. Demetrius Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrius Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. Well, the wisdom coming in was that he'd want to get this fight to the ground. That'll help. Early takedown is good.
Oh, that body kick landed. Another massive body kick land.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by DJ. They're certainly getting after it early.
Fight behind a night jab.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweeper.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Making all these shots count. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Johnson.
Massive shot from the top.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange. Nice punch land.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Let's go, more. That's working.
Nice. Nicely done.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take two-handed uppercut.
Demetrius Johnson gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
Ooh! He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Nice level change.
Gets back to his feet.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, big left.
That was lightning fast, that right in.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Oh, big knee there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And now some knees. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown.
He's setting up a submission attempt.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. You don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Johnson getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Hook to the head by Johnson.
Another big takedown.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nice job. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, come on. That's got to be it. Oh, nice job to hand fight his way out.
Beautiful job there by the opponent, making sure he didn't panic when he was in such a deep calf slicer.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop it.
Yes, because he's always changing it up. The first time, it may be a high crotch entry. The second time, you may get single. Third time, it may be double. Ultimately, it always leads to him in the top position, trying to find space for his ground and pound.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Checks the leg kick. Oh, and he gets the single leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Johnson's in half guard. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, come on. That has got to be it. And that is Demetrius Johnson coming up huge tonight. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by...